of a hill. Look at the pigs. The rain, guys. Ooh, it's coming down. You're getting soaked. But rain or shine, we're gonna hunt. That snail, whatever snail that is. I don't know. It's eating a freaking cricket. What kind of cricket is that? Check that out. Correction, it's a slug, not a snail. Anyways, this trip was supposed to be a freaking pig hunt, but it's just turning into a nature adventure. It's a pretty good morning so far. No pigs yet, but we've seen a couple of deers. Alright, so we're canceling Oak Knoll and we're gonna go to Borscat. What's up, guys? As you can see, I'm not in Lake Sonoma anymore. I am back home in Fresno. Mountain got kind of hectic. They ended up having a jogging event this weekend, Friday and Saturday. I think it was Friday and Saturday. That's what kind of heard. So we left. After Saturday's hunt, it was pouring when it wasn't supposed to be pouring. So we kind of just figured Sunday's gonna be pouring. So we just came home, and it's a good thing, I guess, we came home because of this craziness that's going on. And then finally found some time to come over here and check my bow. When we got back to Marysville, I gave my cousin one of my pins. See, now I have 4 pins. I'm eventually gonna go down to 3 pins. And because 4 pins just so 5 pin was just so confusing. I was shooting. When we were shooting for fun, I'd be shooting 30 and I'd be using my 40 pin, and it just kept messing me up. So I was like, yeah, screw it. He wanted a 4th pin, so I gave him one of my pins. I'm probably gonna put 1 pin away so that I don't have to use 4 pins. That thing is annoying, huh? You see that right there? That thing right there, spinning like crazy. Anyways, I know my bow's out of tune because when we got back to Marysville and I was shooting, my groups weren't as tight anymore. I was kind of shooting all around in a circle. So I'm just going to check it again right here. I don't know how many rounds I'm going to do, but it's definitely out of tune. So I'm going to shoot it and check it out. And then if I have to, just I'm going to retune it. But yeah, after this whole craziness calms down, I'm probably going to invest some time into Pine Flat and try to get the pig down over there. Hopefully there's some there. I'm hoping there is. So yeah, that's going to be the end of the hunt for the Sonoma hunt. Unfortunately, we couldn't put a pig down. All we managed to do was track a couple of deers. We didn't even track any pigs. We found pig signs and all that stuff, but we couldn't track any of them down. And campsite was kind of a bust, so that was a little unfortunate. So I hope you guys enjoyed the little series. I know it wasn't what I was expecting, but hey, at least we managed to go out there and figure out what's going on and what's what. And from the looks of it, it seems like if you don't have a vessel, some kind of vessel to get you to the other side of the lake, you're going to have a hard time or a tough time hunting. So definitely, if you're going to hunt Sonoma, I recommend getting some kind of water vessel, canoe, kayak, boat, or a little float tube so that you'll get around easier. It was a tough hike. That place is a tough hike, as my cousin would say, and I agree with him. It's like hiking A-zone, and I believe Sonoma is A-zone. So it's a tough hike. So just keep that in mind if you guys ever decide to go there. I'm just gonna put a couple shots. I got a target over there at 30. I know I'm not gonna shoot well. The bow was shooting kind of weird when I got back to town, so I'm just gonna put a couple shots, see how bad it really is, and then probably gonna go home and retune this baby up. Yeah, I do all the tuning and everything on my own, so everything that you see the works on the bow, on this bow, I put it on. When I got the bow, it was a bare bow, so I know what goes on my bow. Okay, so that's gonna be the end of the video. Unfortunately, like I said, couldn't get a pick down for you guys. But as everybody in California already knows, this is how most public pig hunts go. You go, and you go, and you rarely get anything. And then eventually you get them. So yeah, I'm here just pulling on my arrows. So my bow is totally out of tune. I mean, I kind of figured. There was a few times where me and my cousin would go through a bush. It's like, we'll walk through a bush, and when we come out the other end, there'll be grass stuck in my cans. So I kind of figured that my bow was going to be out of tune. It's still shooting okay. I mean, I wouldn't shoot an animal with it because it's pretty off right now. Who knows? Maybe it's got something to do with the sight too. I mean, I did mess around with the sight. There was a few times where I got back to my car and let me show you guys. Guys, see those two little toggles? These two? They lock the sight in. There was a couple of times where we were hiking and we were kind of going through the bushes and the trees, you know, and I would come out the other end and it's loose, like it's been untightened, and I noticed that my sight's a little wobbly. So that's kind of how I figured something was going up with my sight. So that's why when we woke up on the second day, I put a couple shots. I just put 2 shots actually. 2 shots into the target that we took up with us, just to make sure that I was shooting good. And I was shooting a little bit high. I would say I was hitting about 1 inch high, but I mean, they were still stacked together. So I figured, you know, I'm still good. But after that Saturday hunt, which was actually a lot more brutal, we didn't get much footage on Saturday because it was raining really hard, and none of my camera gear is waterproof. I didn't take my waterproof casing for my camera because I just didn't take it. I didn't expect to have to need it. I guess I should just start taking all my gear. So I should probably start doing that. And that way I'll always be ready for it. But yeah, as I was saying, this is how most pig hunts go in California. Well, public pig hunts. If you're hunting private, you don't deal with this. So the next one is gonna be closer. I'm gonna probably do a couple scouts where I'm just gonna take my bow, empty bag, and some water because it's a really small area, and hopefully I run into something. I mean, hopefully I find something. I really hoping I'll run into something. But that's of course after all this craziness goes away. If everything settles down and it doesn't go all berserk on us. So since we're gonna be stuck home for a couple days anyways, I'm just probably gonna tune this guy up. I would do a video to show you guys how to tune these bows, but it's a Hoyt and I basically voided my warranty already because I worked on my own bow. With Hoyt, I believe you have to have somebody with a Hoyt certified or whatever. Your bow, basically the bow press has to be certified to work on Hoyt bows. Mine's not. I made my own bow press, so that way I can work on my own bows. It's not Hoyt certified, so my bow is definitely voided warranty. So I tuned my own bows. It was shooting good when I left. I got back, it's not shooting good anymore. So yeah, next hunt's gonna be closer by. I'm gonna really try to put a pig down. Again, another one since I have another pig tag. Worst come to worst, I'm just gonna head up to private land. I got a property that I can shoot. And you guys, if I end up going to a friend of mine's private property, his property to hunt, you guys gonna see how much easier it is to hunt private property. When you have people who let you hunt private land, it's flatter. I mean, it's not 100% flat. It's a little flatter. Still little hills here and there, but the climb is nothing compared to what we do for public land. And you get pretty close to the pigs. They're so used to seeing cars and people, I guess, because they're always around, that they're not as skittish as if it was to be out in the middle of nowhere, you know, and you run into them. I don't know, maybe if it comes down to it, I'm probably just gonna go sit in my buddy's pond. He has a little pond and the pigs like to come drink out of it. Or I'll just go sit with his goats because the pigs likes coming to the goats and chilling with the goats. And sometimes there's some very big ones that come. I just don't shoot the big ones because I've always personally saw it as bigger it is, the less good tasting it is. So I try to shoot something below 200 pounds. Anyways, that's it for this hunt. Unfortunately, we couldn't make it happen, but it's gonna happen eventually. Just like I said last time, if you put enough time and effort into it, you're gonna get it done. So yep, time and pressure, that's all it is. Anyways, that's gonna be it for me. Subscribe if you haven't. Help me out. Give me a little thumbs up. Thumbs down if you have to. I mean, I know I went expecting to see pigs. Didn't see pigs. But yeah, if you can, give me a thumbs up. Leave a comment. Until next time, guys. One last thing I forgot to mention. Everybody out there, stay safe, stay healthy. Keep yourself from catching anything that's going to be coming around. And keep everybody else around you safe. I'm hoping and praying for everybody to stay healthy, and hopefully this thing blows over sooner than later.